Well, would you look at that? I was right. I literally called this the other day. I said, due to the hate that COD has had with the trailer, they would have to backpedal and do something to change it because of how many dislikes and stuff it got. This is why competition is one of the most important things when it comes to gaming, right? Because with COD in modern days, they had nothing to compete against and they turned it into a monopoly. Now, Battlefield have put pressure on them, and now the community has also told them how shit Black Ops 6 is and told them how bad stuff is and just gone at them and then hit the dislike button. Now we are here. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the screen. This is from Charlie Intel, but it's from Activision directly on their Twitter. Some of you have said that we've drifted from what made Call of Duty unique in the first place. Immersive, intense, visceral, and in many ways grounded. That feedback hits home and we take it very seriously, and we hear you. There's the first one, right? Now to this you could be like, alright, they're going to change something stupid. Following up, they then say, again from Charlie Intel, Activision says they hear feedback, and bundles and items in Black Ops 7 will fit the Black Ops identity. So, this is from Activision themselves. This is a copy from, I'm assuming, some kind of like FAQ thing or whatever it is, saying your feedback matters, and Black Ops 7 bundles and items will be crafted to fit the Black Ops identity. We hear the feedback. We need to deliver a better balance toward the immersive core Call of Duty experience. A ton of feedback has already gone into Black Ops 7, and in the coming weeks you'll hear much more directly from Treyarch. Here's just some of the info you can look forward to from the studio. And then this says multiplayer, additional info on maps, weapons, and systems. Now, does that mean that they might go to a pick 10 system because everyone wants it? I doubt it, but they could be just trying to imply that. Refined movement updates. Now, I don't know what that means, because obviously a lot of people said they might as well just add wall run if they've got the jump. A lot of people have said, obviously, we don't want the omni movement or something. I don't know where that's going to go. We're going to have to stay tuned for that one. And then the last one is what we are doing to ensure the core moment-to-moment gameplay experience takes a leap forward. Again, no idea where they're going with that. Maybe they're going to change up how the gunfights happen. And then a bunch of zombie stuff. I'm not really going to cover that today. Anyway, after that, there's another one. So Black Ops 6 content will not carry forward into Black Ops 7 anymore. Operator skins, and they won't carry forward, but the double XP tokens and Gobblegums will. So here's what they said to answer why that happened. What's changing and why? Operator skins and weapons from Black Ops 6 will no longer carry forward in Black Ops 7. Black Ops 7 needs to feel authentic to Call of Duty and its setting. This is why Black Ops 6 operator and weapon content will not carry forward to Black Ops 7. Double XP tokens and Gobblegums will still carry forward. Because we recognize your time progression are important, this change only applies to Black Ops 7, basically saying that Warzone will still have all this. Why have they done this, I wonder? Because it got announced that they were going to do it, and everyone is pissed. That they were going to do carry forward, and we were going to see Beavis and Butthead and all this dumb shit running around in Season 1 of Black Ops 7. So, this literally shows we, as a community, all the videos we've made, all the tweets we've made, putting pressure on, disliking the video, stopping playing the game, it does work. And then Battlefield come along and also release a good game so far, puts pressure on. This is exactly what we needed and what we said for ages. There has to be competition. But then check this, right? Ghost of Hope puts a tweet out. That inevitable no disbanding lobbies tweet from COD gonna hit like crack. So I'm assuming he thinks that they're gonna do the no disbanding lobbies. And look, we said this, they're gonna have to do something huge, something massive, something big to get the trust back of the fans and get the players to come back. Everyone wants the disbanding lobbies to piss off. No one likes them. Because this is... Think of all the friendships we made as kids, or if you're a kid now, you never experienced this, but you get my point. Fucking, we used to sit there and go in a Xbox 360 lobby. We'd be in the game after. We'd make friends. You know, and that's what it was about. That thing disappeared and everyone loved it. So, does Ghost of Hope know something already that's going to be coming into it straight away? Possibly. I don't know. But I'm hoping it, and I know everyone else is hoping it. Now, look... In the long run, is this a huge win? No. Is this a win? Yes. In my opinion, right? This is how I look at it. For the first time in probably 6-7 years, right? Maybe even 8. I don't know. It's been a good while, yeah? They're actually listening to the community because they have to. Not because they probably want to. They don't, right? They don't care. A lot of them don't, right? But they're now having to do this because they know, A, the Battlefield beta was a success. More people ever played a Battlefield game than ever, whatever beta. They know that the video for the trailer is the second most disliked COD video trailer of all time, to my knowledge, which they saw what it did to IW. So they don't want to go down that road again. And number 3, all they're getting is hate. There is barely any positivity whatsoever regarding the new release of Black Ops 7 and the upcoming release, sorry. So I am not surprised at all, and honest to God, I'm excited for the first time, not about the COD, right, not about the game itself, but for the fact that make this shit end. Let this be the end of this cycle of not just COD, but just games not listening. And COD's one of the biggest ones, right? They are one of the biggest. So is EA as well with Battlefield, right? So it's nice to see we're finally getting this thing. And I always believe trends and things happen. Circles come back around. It's life, okay? Ever since COVID, ever since 2019, whatever, the whole world went to shit. Everyone's done shit live. Everything in the world's been terrible, right? Everything's starting to sort of sort itself out now. And look at the gaming world specifically is what I'm talking about. You know, we're finally getting some things back to feel good again, where the games are tailored to be fun. And look, in my opinion, I think the best thing they can do now is announce no disbanding lobbies. They're going to sort the speed of the game out, slow it down, bring Pick 10 back, and then if they say we're going to tune the skill-based matchmaking down, all this stuff, and then, you know, maybe they tune down the skill-based damage, all that stuff, which I don't think they would, but let's just say they did, but they announced skill-based matchmaking because they never announced the other stuff, then that's a huge win, and it means the game would be more playable. I brought this up to one of my pals literally a few hours ago, right? Black Ops 4 and World War II and them games in that era, because I think there's 3 eras of COD. You've got the golden era, which is from COD 4 till Black Ops 2. Then you've got the silver era, or the what do you call it, jetpack era, I suppose, but I class it from Ghosts to Black Ops 4. And then you've got the CDL Walk era, whatever kind of bullshit era you want to call it, the Monopoly era, which is Modern Warfare 2019 to right now, today. And I think everything gets a cycle. And it'd be nice for us to finally break this shitty cycle where everything is done for money and terrible stuff. And look, it's probably not going to change, right? Realistically. But little things like this, as I was saying, Black Ops 4, World War II, them games had this skill-based matchmaking in, but it wasn't strong enough to where you hated the game, where you didn't want to play pubs. At the end of the day, if we can get a game that's fun at its core, the mechanics are fun, the guns are fun, the maps are good, the multiplayer plays really well, but there's a bit of skill-based matchmaking, people will accept it and get on with it. But when it's like it is today, in the past few years, where the game literally sucks in every aspect, it's balls, and then the maps are terrible, there's bugs, there's cheaters, like, all these things. It is not tolerable when they're on top of that, everything sucks. Like, you know, people need to look at it this way. People need to look at it this way and understand that it's not necessarily going to change everything, but it is a slight win, okay? It is a slight win so far, but it at least shows that everything that everyone's been saying about how much they hate it is paying off. That is the biggest thing right now. It is paying off to a degree as of this moment in time, okay? But let me just explain one more thing, right? Call of Duty's tweet. This is very important because a lot of people will understand where I'm coming from with this. This is a direct screenshot from COD's tweet themselves talking about the community post and whatever. I'm not going to read it all out, but I want you to read where it says the fighting cheaters part. We've all said for years now, right? Ever since crossplay became a thing. You can't have a game that's anti-cheat is so weak where people can't have fun game after game and you run into cheaters near enough every game, right? They've now said Ricochet's adding a new detection tools, secure boot, and other stuff to stop cheaters, right? Now look, I'm going to talk to you all as realistic as possible. Do I think they're going to make a good anti-cheat or fix it? No, there's still going to be hackers this year, guaranteed. Not the same with cheaters. COD needs to go back to console, in my opinion. Look, I'm not going to get into that whole situation right now, but going off what they've said, look, Battlefield did the secure boot. It helped from what I've read. It apparently, reading into it, looking at how much it was effective, apparently it's actually quite good. Now, there's the first step again that they're actually actively addressing the secure boot situation, that they're going to do that. Look, as far as the game with the anti-cheat, I think they don't know how to do it. I've said this for a good while now, probably better half of a year, that they don't know how to make a good enough anti-cheat to do it. I think they need to really get rid of Ricochet and start fresh. And just, yeah, start from the ground up with that. But regardless, they've addressed it. They said adding detection tools, and they've actually made a secure boot system, which, I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, it kind of works so far for Battlefield. So this is probably the best anti-cheat we're going to have, at least since they've gone to PC. So maybe there is, like I said, the trend is ending, things are going forward. I don't know. I highly doubt it, but it's still the possibility that it is a reality. We're going to find out very soon how this goes. Okay? But this is exactly why I always say everyone should be gassing new FPS games. Everyone should be cheering on smaller FPS games, supporting them. When there's no competition, all you get is Monopoly. That's it. They don't care. They won't do anything. The second you have competition, and now they have to work around the fact that other people actually, like, people don't care. People don't care about your product, and they care about the other people's. Then they're like, okay, we need to start bringing people back. It's common. It's like common sense, you know? And yeah, turn down the skill-based matchmaking. That's a huge one, you know? Or EOMM for that matter. Get rid of disbanding lobbies. You know, make the not mill sim situation, but make it so the game has that theme. And then they need to separate Warzone completely, make it its own entity, and they also need to get rid of the COD HQ app because it sucks. No one wants that. So I think they do them changes. I think COD could be back. Do I think they're going to make all them changes? Probably not. But look, at the end of the day, right, it's the 26th of August. We're getting closer to seeing more gameplay and stuff in September. I don't know, dude. Let me know in the comments. Is this a massive dub? Is it a medium? I'm saying it's a small dub. It's a small win. It's progress, okay? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think that, you know, they're going to make these big changes? Do you think that they're going to have, you know, these issues where they make false promises? Are they going to change something and pull the rug out? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. If you are new, don't forget to drop a like and a sub. It's highly appreciated. And hopefully we can go into this new year playing a good game with not 1,000 different issues, even though I probably still will. But still, we'll get there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one.